Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elyse Andrews and I make new videos every Tuesday talking about my post-grad stresses, successes, and creative endeavors. In today's video, we're going traveling. But where, you may ask, as I don't know if you can see, it is snowing outside in Austin, Texas. It's currently 9 degrees. Where can we travel? Well, we're gonna travel using Google Earth. We're gonna go somewhere where it's warmer. Maybe, I'm not sure if we're gonna go to Brazil or to Australia or even to like Costa Rica or Key West. These are all places that I've kind of checked out a little bit. But I'm excited to travel today to do some art. And I've done a few drawings so far. I'll put them up on the screen. Based off of my travels, and I wanted to take you along with me today and hopefully give you an idea of something that you can add to your sketchbook or make a piece from. Pack your bags, let's go to my computer. Right now I am somewhere in Brazil, kind of along the coast. I can zoom out in a minute and show you kind of where I am, but I wanted to choose somewhere a little more tropical that I could go. I'll either do like a scene, like something like this, or I will take little bits and pieces from different scenes that I really like and put something that's totally new together. Okay, I'm done here for now, but I'll show you kind of the area that I'm in. Let's zoom out. Fortaleza is kind of where I was exploring. Let's get back into, kind of the more dense vegetation, see if there's anywhere I can go. It looks like there is. Oh, this is kind of fun. I see a house down here. Let's see if we can get close to it. Oh yes, with the banana plants. I love banana plants. That's a personality trait of mine. Oh, that's a cute house too. Okay, we are screenshotting. I love banana plants, but I hate bananas. I'm just gonna screenshot this just to have. The only thing I have to say is that it kind of hurts my brain whenever I, like it's moving too fast. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like this gate. And this is a nice kind of like background. Feel warmer already. There's a guy on a ladder. I wonder if I'm somewhere on Google Earth, because like I've seen the car before. Anyway, I am going to just continue to browse a little bit and catch up with you when I feel like I've collected enough little bits from this area. So from there, I just continued down this path and kept looking for interesting things, got little bits of foliage, kind of some more like landscape far away scenes, and started to make my way into this town, or I guess just more populated area, and got some really great images of plants and buildings. It was really cool to explore. There are also some very cute dogs, if you can find them. Now I will go in and get my sketchbook out and start planning this painting. This was a really, really fun part of the process, just relaxing and sketching and doing nothing, especially on a snow day like this. I just kind of captured some little moments from different parts of images that I liked. And this was the gate that I worked on, and I added in some mountains, some of the landscape. I think that was such an awesome part of this area. And then I struggled for a little bit with kind of getting the buildings put together. Architecture is super fun to draw, but it can be challenging. Threw in some more palm trees, foliage, kind of connected everything together. It was also really interesting to work in this panorama format like this. Very, very long drawing, but I think I put together a really interesting composition in the end. And there's my banana plant. So I have just finished doing the sketch. That took me a little longer than I expected, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. But yeah, for this, I ended up doing a collage of different images that I really liked, and I have so many left over that I might have to use those to make more pieces in the future. So let's get to inking. So this is by far my favorite part of any drawing process that I'm working on. I use the Micron pens. Half of them work really well and half of them have been a little weird. I don't know if it's because I've misused them, but I really like a few of the sizes. They're great. But yeah, this is like the sketching part was relaxing, but this was even more relaxing. Inking is just a wonderful thing for me to do to get my mind off of anything. So our power just went out. So that's great. So I don't have my light that I can really film, but I'm just gonna, I mean, maybe I can try and get some footage, but basically all I'm gonna be doing is just working on inking this, and hopefully the power will come on and I can get some really good footage of me actually doing the watercolor. And okay, here is the update. Did this little corner, did the banana plant, did this nice gate area, and a little bit over here. I'm getting cold. Hello. There's still snow outside. We have power. It's the next day. I'm gonna continue to work on this drawing / painting. It's been a wild time in Austin. And yeah, just here's me doing a little bit more inking. The truck also gave me a lot of trouble, especially with kind of making sure that I could get all of the letters fit on there. I don't think I was able to line it up exactly right, but that's cool. Also, doing the mark making for the foliage right here was super duper fun. I really, again, enjoy doing mark making and kind of adding more pattern into my piece. I think that's one of my strong points as an artist, so yeah. I'm finally finished with the drawing. Here it is. I am a fan of it. I'm a little worried with how some parts of it are going to turn out with the watercolor, but I'm excited to experiment with it. I'm definitely going to do a scan of the line art so I have it in case I want to do something with it in the future, and if I totally mess everything up and I hate it, at least I will have that. So this was really fun to do, to practice different forms of mark making, and it's been a long time since I've done a drawing like this. So now I'm going to go in and erase all of the pencil underneath, and then we can break out the watercolors. And yeah, just erasing, wiping everything away, not super exciting. I wanted to walk you through some of my materials. This is my butcher tray that I use to mix all of my paints. I found mine at like Michael's. Here's my Moleskine sketchbook, and I use Daniel Smith watercolor. I like this palette a lot, and I do tend to rely on it a little bit too much. I'll link it in the description, but it's really great. These are the Princeton Aqua Elite brushes. Really enjoy them. I just have randomly found that they work great for me. And this is kind of one with more of a interesting tip that's kind of more, you're more familiar with it from like calligraphy, where you're able to get like a thinner line if you use just the tip, or if you use like more pressure, you can kind of get a thicker line. So I really enjoyed using it for this. This was kind of a bit of a test to see how it worked out, but overall the color going down in here, it was just, I think it turned out great. It was nice to get all of the kind of natural colors out of the way first, and I think it turned out nice. I am tired, but I'm almost finished. I like what I've done so far. I will show it to you. Here's what we're working with. It's pretty flat. Honestly, I wish there were more value in this, but that's okay. What always kind of makes things better is whenever I go back in and add in ink lines again over what I've done. I might also go in with some white gouache and lighten up some certain areas to, again, just give a little bit more value to it. But other than that, I think I'll be done. This has been a really fun exercise to do, really fun. And yeah, okay, let's finish this up. Okay. So I added in some highlights. I'm not sure if it made any difference whatsoever. But now I've got my trusty Micron 08. This is kind of what works best for me usually whenever I am going back over. So hopefully it looks good. Who cares if it doesn't? This was really fun to make. So yeah, I stopped filming at this point just for some reason, not really sure, but here is the finished product. I am pretty happy with how it turned out. It was nice piecing them together in Photoshop so I could upload them to my Instagram. But yeah, this was a great exercise, a great activity for you to do in your sketchbook or to make a piece. And I just love being able to kind of, quote, get outside without really getting outside, if whether or not, it's snowing or if you're stuck inside and you can't travel, obviously, because of the pandemic. Overall, really fun thing to do. And yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on Saturday for the next episode of my podcast, The Draw Pod, or next Tuesday for my next video. Bye.